one more encore presentation of the Cottage Farms Buy It Now, and it is an ever-bearing, perennial, year after year, no thorn blackberry tree.
Woo.
As well, right? Like, because it's going to grow like
It's going to get about 4 feet tall.
4 feet tall.
And they'll be loaded with blackberries from, well, as I mentioned earlier, it blooms on old canes and new canes. So
What does that
it'll
mean?
be, the stems themselves are called canes.
Canes, okay.
So that's like the shoots. And typically the plants, the shoots that are growing this year, they'll bloom next year. But with this one,
more fruit, right?
Right. But this one with the shoots that grow this year and the shoots that grew last year, both of them fruit. So it's a longer fruiting season. So when the old canes stop fruiting, the new canes will have caught up and start fruiting as well. So you'll have fruit from late June up until the frost. And you'll have these delicious berries.
And the flowers.
And the flowers that attract pollinators. It's self-fertile, so you don't need 2 of these plants, although you could get 2, to have successful pollination by the bees. The bees love it, so they'll be all abuzz.
Kids will love it, yeah.
Yeah. One thing I do is I actually put netting around my berries.
Okay.
Because berries are very tasty, as we know.
Yes.
And even though I feed the wild birds every day, they will eat all my berries.
I'm sure the rabbits do, yeah.
And
a little netting.
A little netting. And my dog will too. She's found she likes blackberries too.
So the whole...
So Neighborhood, the deer, everybody's after my berries.
Yeah,
So,
especially
so
the
I like
sweet
sharing,
ones.
but I like my berries too.
Okay, how do they come? Because this is a nice big plant, right?
This is a 1 gallon pot.
And you're getting fruit right away.
And you're getting fruit. The fruit is actually set right away. And there's a lot of energy in this pot, so it will produce these berries, and then new shoots will arise later in the year, and they'll probably be a lot taller than this. And the first year you'll get a handful of berries.
Look at this.
And then the second year you'll get more, and then by the 3rd year, make your jams and jellies. It should be a lot of berries, But there's nothing like going out into your garden and just eating berries right off the vine.
Yes.
So delicious.
So we talked about this and why, when you go to the store, this could be, I don't know, $4.99, $5.99, $6.99. I mean, and then half of them on the bottom are moldy, right? And it lasts about a week or less in the refrigerator because they have been shipping on a truck coming from the farm. Now you are going to plant something like this one time, ever-bearing, thornless, 4 feet tall, which I love, vertical space. You could put it in a container as well. And then look at the abundance of berries that you, your family, your kids, not the pets, not the rabbits, but you put a little netting and you're gonna have delicious blackberries straight from your blackberry tree, right?
Right, and you can pick them when they're ripe. So wait until they've turned a dark black shiny color.
Yeah, not red.
Not red.
They're not raspberries.
Red is not ripe.
Yeah.
Because they will not ripen once they've been picked off the vine. They will no longer ripen. So you want to wait until they're absolutely ripe. And then they should just pull right off the vine very easily. You barely have to touch them and they'll come right off. If you see them falling, that's a cue too. That is time to pick them. And they'll be sweet and delicious. I pick mine every few days. Just that will help the new berries keep coming.
Yogurt in the morning.
Pancakes.
Smoothies. And then when you have a big 4-foot tree, like grab a whole bushel of these. And one of the easiest, I call myself the Asian Martha Stewart. I'm not a good cook or anything, but I do love to bake. One of the easiest things is to make jam. And you can make like easy instant jam with a little bit of sugar, maybe a little bit of pectin, a little bit of lemon juice, and blackberries. And then you're going to have the most delicious blackberry jam. And they are so different from the blackberries from the store. Some blackberries have no flavor. They taste like nothing, right? Just like tomatoes or raspberries, they have no flavor. That's what you get in the stores.
And when you get them in the store, you don't know how they were treated. You don't know if they were sprayed with anything.
Oh, yes.
These plants are disease resistant, so you don't need to treat them with any sort of chemical. So you know what you're picking from your yard is organic. You've grown them organically yourself. So you can eat them right off the vine if you'd like, but they're delicious and juicy. And
did I tell you, Alan? So I went to visit my mother-in-law. You know, my husband's Austrian, and she has a whole garden. Like, she's a gardener. And I never had blackberries from the, tree. And blackberries from the tree, I was like, the whole summer long, I was like, these are the most delicious fruit. This is how Mother Nature intended it to be. They are sweet, plump, delicious, like little nectars. They're so delicious.
And
I
they're
can't
healthy, full of
describe it.
antioxidants.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
good for you too. They're delicious and good for you.
Berries are one of the most antioxidants, right? Like, I'm not a
Yes.
doctor, but I'm just saying, like,
You just play one on TV.
yeah, I can't even play it. I'll get in trouble. But I just know that berries are really, really healthy, right? That we talk about it all the time. But the three berries, right? Strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, always great to have.
Delicious.
These never last in my refrigerator more than a week from the store,
Right.
right? They're like half moldy, they have no flavor, and they rot. And I just
Right,
paid
you
like
have to eat them
$5
right
for them.
away, right? And it's so frustrating. These you can pick at your own pace. Just throw them in the freezer if you're not using them all at the same time.
That's
and
a
eat them
great
later.
idea. Would you
Yeah.
wash it first or just put it straight?
I would wash them. I always like to wash my berries because there
Put it
are
in a
things
little
in the environment
plastic
outside
bag.
that
Yeah.
land on them and stuff. So
Yeah.
I always give them a little rinse and then put them in a bag.
So imagine just like in your freezer all the time, fresh berries, and then in the wintertime, you're making smoothies.
Oh yes, it tastes like summertime in the wintertime.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah, I love that. All right, so explain this and then also the incredible warranty.
Okay, so
Okay.
each plant's going to come with a brochure. I know we've talked about a lot of things, so everything is right in here that you need to know: how to plant it, where to plant it, how to treat it. Each plant comes with a warranty from Cottage Farms. So annuals are guaranteed for 90 days. Perennials are guaranteed for an entire year. If you're not satisfied during that time, just give Cottage Farms a call and they'll take care of you because we want you to be happy and we want gardening to be easy.
All right, here's that warranty, right?
There
so
it is.
you can explain it one more time. That makes it a little different, right?
Okay, so each plant that comes from Cottage Farms.
Call Alan on his cell phone. Just kidding.
Each plant is guaranteed. We want you to be happy. So annuals are guaranteed for 90 days and perennials are guaranteed for an entire year. So if you're not satisfied during that time frame, just give Cottage Farms a call and they'll take
This
care
one
of you.
is a perennial, so this is guaranteed for an entire,
year. So
to
from the
make
time you
sure,
get it-
yeah, make sure, of course, you're going to
Get
give
your
it the right
fertilizer too
fertilizer.
so you can grow your plants correctly. Give them all the help you can.
This turns to this. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
All right, this is always fun. All right, stick around because you know what? Nancy's going to be taking a nap on my lazy boy for an entire hour. See ya.